Hi, Sally from knitCompanion here, and today we're going to take a look at that sliding marker and different ways that we can customize it so that it works better for us in different parts of our pattern and across the patterns that we work with. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we have that asterope pattern that we have been working with some, and we'll zoom in a little bit here. And here we've got that yellow sliding marker that we've been working with, and it works great in the text, but we notice that as soon as we move it up into the chart, it's just too tall for the chart that we're working with. So we can go ahead and start customizing this. We can change its color, we can change its size, and a couple of other settings that are pretty cool. To do this, we're gonna go to Edit. So up at the top in the center, I'm gonna tap Edit. And then we're going to go to the Customize Markers option, which is this button over here on the side. So the first thing we're going to want to do is change the height of the marker. And down here at the bottom, we see that we can have a slider that's going to change how big that is. We can make it really small, but let's go ahead and make it just the right size for our chart. Now, this is a chart with coloration in it, and we notice that with that yellow color, we cannot see the colors coming through very well. So we can actually tap on that color box, and now we can pick different colors. So I'm going to actually pick this gray color here. So this is a little better. I can at least, because it's a shade, start to see the color, but still now I've got this like shade that's sitting on top of my current row, making it hard to see. So the last thing I want to show you is the invert setting. We see it down here at the bottom right. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. And that has taken my chosen color, which in this case is a gray, and it's put it everywhere except my current row. This is a super popular knitCompanion setting. It makes that current row bright so that your eye can easily go right to that. As you're looking down at your knitting, you glance up at your tablet, your eye will go right to that current row, and it dims away the rest of the complexity. Plus, because it's a shade, look at how easy it is to see the coloration, not just on the current row where it's nice and bright, but even on the previous rows and the coming rows. And when we get into color work in a future episode and we start exploring some of the cool things that we can do with knitCompanion and our color work charts, this setting is going to be like the bomb when you start looking at it with color work.